All right, man. I guess Eddie Hearn said something about Tyson Fury not being able to be legitimately being able to fight in the UK over the board situation, the pay situation, um, whatever the situation was. And Bob Arum clapped back. All right, Bob Arum clapped back. Told Eddie Hearn not to put his, not to worry about them. Now, the big thing about that is that most people thought thinking that excuse me, that Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte is going to be in the United States. It's not. If you read, it tells you that it's going to be they want to do it in Manchester. Now, most people figure that it can't be in the UK because Tyson Fury doesn't have a license, and that's pretty much what Eddie Hearn was saying to Bob Arum. And Bob Arum, you basically, if you Bob Arum, you pretty much you basically are, you probably already know, if you looking at site fees, you and Frank Warren booking venues or whatever it may be, that you already did your homework on whether he'd be able to be licensed or not. And if that's the case, then you probably put it somewhere else. Um Closer to UK time. I don't know if you would go to Germany. I don't know if you would go to Italy or whatever. But Eddie Hearn, putting his nose where it don't belong at. Okay, you lost the purse bid, and maybe that's what they was banking on. Saying we're gonna put it in the UK, and Fury gonna get stripped because he can't fight in the UK because he's not licensed. So who knows? But Eddie Hearn, he got a lot to say, bro. He got a ton to say, but he got the issues of his own right now. So Aaron criticizes Hearn, says Fury license is not issue. Eddie put his nose into everyone else's business. So it says that Bob Arum thinks Eddie Hearn is making a big fuss over nothing. Hearn, the head of Matchroom, hinted in a recent interview that the WBC title Tyson Fury may run into hurdles getting licensed by the British Board of Box Control, the governing body that oversees prize fighting in the United Kingdom. Head of Tyson Fury's projected title defense April 23rd against mandatory countryman and longtime Hearn client Dillian Whyte at Wembley Stadium in London. I heard it was going to be principalities. Now they still figuring out. Fighters in the UK are required to have license with the body in order to participate in sanctioned fight cards. Fury, a British national from Manchester, has not been licensed with the BBC for some time now. In 2020, Boxing.com reported that Fury had put his formal request with the body to relinquish his license ahead of the scheduled rematch with Deontay Wilder that February at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Fury has not fought on UK soil since August of 2018, a points win on Francisco Piñata in Belfast. Arum, the 90-year-old head of Top Rank Inc., a company that co-promotes Fury alongside Frank Warren of Queensberry Promotion, shot down Hearn's intimations about his fighter, and said the topic of Fury's boxing license was a non-issue. He says, quote, Tyson has become an American fighter, Arum told IFL TV. The team, quote, he's been licensed by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, and his conduct in Nevada, both in and out the ring, has been exemplary. Quote, therefore, based on the license in Nevada, I'm sure that the British board will respect the license and that it will be a non-issue. Now, is he guessing? I would think, as a shrewd businessman that Bob Arum is, I think he knows something. Because I don't think you would spend this money and spend all this time, looking at venues and say, I think. But then again, boxing, it just never ceases to amaze me. It never ceases to amaze me. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. So, um, they get there and they can't get a license. So, man, that's on him. He fought after the whole situation with the board and all that. So yeah, he fought after that. We did tend to forget that. He fought like way after, he fought like leading up to fight Wilder. He fought the Pinata Kai, and the UCAS when Wilder jumped into the ring, blase blah, blase this. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, like I said, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Like I said before, man, Dillian Whyte ain't talking. He don't want to promote the fight. It's all, it's just part of the building fight. Dillian Whyte beg for this opportunity. A lot of these dudes don't want to. They don't want to step. They don't want to just get. They don't want to just. They just don't want to take the money that's there. That's my thing. Take the money. Take the money. Take the opportunity. If you beat them, you're gonna get the bag. Like I said, Dillian Whyte, I don't care what nobody say. Dillian Whyte don't even deserve this opportunity. Let's be real. Dillian Whyte don't even deserve this opportunity. So I don't care what nobody say. He said Arum, who is nearly twice as old as the 42-year-old Hearn, advised that the relative youngster would be better off expounding on matters of which he has direct knowledge. Quote, the problem with Eddie Hearn is he puts his nose without knowing anyone else's business. Arum said, I mean, look at the difference between Frank and myself. We don't depend on Eddie. Maybe. Maybe this, maybe that. It's none of our business. Frankly, we don't know. We don't have enough. We have enough with our business. Eddie wants to put his nose in everyone else's business. Again, I put that up to the fact that he is still a novice in this business. I promote fights with his father, a terrific, terrific guy, and his father, Barry Hearn, would be appalled with Eddie's conduct. Last month, Arum and Warren won the first bid to promote the 12-round Fury White heavyweight title bout with their record $41,025,000 outbidding Hearn's sum of 32 over 32 million. The fight, 33-0 Fury, 31-0 and 1 draw and 22 knockouts, is guaranteed to make 29 and a half, just 20 over 29 and a half million, while the 34-year-old Dillian Whyte, 28-2 and 19 KOs, is set to receive over 7.3 million career high payday for his Jamaican-born London native. The winner stands to win a bonus of over 41 or 4.1 million, over 4.1 million dollars. So, like I said, Bob saying he can fight. Let's see what the reality of it is. Let's see what the BBFC says about him being able to fight. So, that's up to them. That's up to them. So, I mean, that's their business. Quite frankly, that is their business. So, I mean, we'll see pretty much what happens, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. So, I mean, if I did wild guess, I don't think you hedge that much money on a fight that don't sell in America that you don't already know is gonna work in in uh in the UK, because if they do, I'm pretty sure they got backup plans. Germany, I don't know. What's Monte Carlo? I mean, I don't know the really jurisdiction. Italy, I don't know. France, and they might try to put it on in Jamaica. I don't know if the Jamaicans claim Dillian Whyte, but I mean that's up to them. But Eddie Hearn do be putting his nose in everybody else's business. You are not a promoter of this fight. Your fighter is fighting. Advise your fighter to sign the contract and show up to the fight. Y'all acting like crybabies. And like I said before, Eddie Hearn is getting boxed out by everybody. Bob Arum work with Eddie Hearn. He let Jose Ramirez go up and beat up Maurice Hooker. They'll work together. They will. And too, man, Tyson Fury, this supposed to be his last fight with Top Rank. So like I said, I'm pretty sure he reeled with Frank Warren Top Rank. And like I said before, Eddie Hearn is just getting plummeled, But I say he the youngest guy in it, the most innovative guy, and he got some new ideas. But these old farts keep implementing old ideas that probably won't even work. But only time will tell if Tyson Fury is granted a license to fight in the UK. And if, his Nevada license, Nevada is very respected. If it does transfer, so be it. I'm cool with it. If it does transfer, fine. If it don't, it ain't my problem. It ain't Dillian Whyte problem. So I'm pretty sure they would have all this worked out. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist. Check the Boxing News playlist. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, want to make a financial donation, $ Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button. It's a comment button. Hit all notifications. Increase chance notifications. Find me on Spotify, Goodfella TV Podcast, Anchor Goodfella TV Podcast. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.